Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming in for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? The Hermit. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Five of Cups. We are going to grab one more card, and then we'll start talking about the message that the universe is sharing with the collective today here on Crystal Vision 1111 and the Page of Swords. Wow. This person, I feel at the moment, is not in a happy space. I feel that this silence that they have put in this connection between the two of you, by being in that place of self-imposed isolation that they put themselves in with the Hermit card, is something that is making them feel very sad. It's making them feel overly isolated at the moment. That's what's coming in. But this reading does start with the Hermit, and the Hermit is about your person being quiet. It tells us that this person is deep in that cave and just very focused within, because that is what the meaning of the Hermit is. Someone who is looking within, someone who is doing a lot of soul searching, someone who is perhaps digging very deeply into their psyche, into their subconscious. Perhaps they are even doing some shadow work at the moment, because this person is well aware that they need to address those things that brought the damage into this relationship for the two of you. And they know that they can't come back until they get rid of those things, because you don't want them to bring that stuff back into this connection. Although you do want to talk to them and you do want to spend time with them, but they are aware that they brought a lot of grief and suffering, emotional suffering and heartache and heartbreak into your life. And they are feeling very guilty for all of that at the moment as well. But also, with the Five of Cups, they are dealing with their own sadness, despair, sorrow. And it is not a happy space for this person right now. And though they are trying to somehow put a band-aid on it by trying to peep into your life with this Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about someone who's trying to, well, spy on you a little bit, trying to see what's going on with you. Now, they could be trying to peer into your life by looking at social media. If you have social media, of course, not everyone does. They could be driving by places that they know that you go to, trying to catch a glimpse of you, trying to see if they can bump into you. They could even be talking to mutual friends, acquaintances, people that know both of you, to see what's going on with you. Perhaps they're trying to just look you up online to see if they can ferret out what's going on with you. But this person knows that there is only one real way to address this loneliness and isolation that they are feeling right now, and that is to reach out to you directly, which is also the meaning of the Page of Swords. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. The Page of Swords is an air sign, so that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But you do not have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading. This is a collective reading here on Crystal Vision 1111, and it is for everyone. And it is more important that we really think about the message that the universe is sharing with all of you that are listening to this reading today. And at the moment, I really feel that this is telling us that you're going to hear back from this person because they want another chance with you. Their loneliness is screaming out at them to come out of this place of silence. Their sorrow, their sadness, their grief, their anxiety, their regret, and their remorse is something that is becoming unbearable for them. And they know that there's only one way to relieve all of this, and that is to talk to you, to see if you are even willing to talk to them. I feel as well with this Page of Swords being here, this person could be just trying to connect to your energy in any way they can, thinking about you all the time, perhaps rereading a lot of your messages back and forth to each other, looking at old photos that they have stored in their house, tucked away somewhere perhaps, or photos or videos that they have on their phone, doing whatever they can to experience the energy that is you, to try and lift their spirits, to try and lift them up, to try and put them in a happier space at the moment, but it's not working. That is why this person knows that it's going to have to get real here between the two of you. They can't rely on memories and thoughts and looking at pictures completely by itself. They need to experience you in the reality in the 3D world. And that, I feel, is something that is driving this person to rise up and come out of that cave of silence and return to this light that is you and this connection. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Strength. Well, someone is finding their courage and their confidence to come out of hiding, to come out of isolation, to come out of this place where nothing has been happening between the two of you, because this person wants to stand in the strength and power that is this love that you share with each other. Because strength does confirm that there is an infinite love here. There is a soul deep love that spans across many lifetimes, that you have traveled with this person for many, many lifetimes, more than you can possibly count. And this person as well is aware that there is something very deep and powerful in this connection for the two of you. But also strength is about inspiration. You have been an inspiration in this person's life, kind of like that Chicago song, "You're the meaning in my life." You are definitely their inspiration to do that self-reflection, to heal whatever it is that's caused them to shut down and run away from you, that caused them to put up blockages and interference and the obstacles that they put up between the two of you. To do that shadow work, whatever this person has needed to do to address those things within, you have inspired them to do, whether you realize it or not. Now, this could be through conversations that you had with them when you were spending time together. Perhaps you said, you really need to look at some things that are going on within you. Perhaps you would be a lot happier if you release things that were holding you stuck or tying you to a past that's no longer serving you or part of your life. Perhaps you just reflected back to them those things within that they needed to work through. Perhaps you've just prayed for them. Perhaps it's just the power and essence and strength of you that has caused them to look within. Whatever the mechanism has been, this person is doing that because they want to return to you strong, empowered, and courageous. And that is how you will see this person when they do return, because they are going to come out of this hermit cave and they are going to start reaching out to you because they're miserable without you, is the bottom line with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is not a happy card. In all of the tarot, it is actually the saddest card, even sadder than the Three of Swords, because this Five of Cups is not only about loss, separation, tears, desperation, crying, agony, but also it is about their guilt, their regret for bringing all of that into your life. Strength is ruled by Leo. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Seven of Swords. Well, the Seven of Swords is the card of the runner, and very much supporting the Hermit. Not only is your person running from you, but they are a ghost as well because they're silent. So this running ghost is having an awakening. This running ghost is having an internal reckoning within. And they are seeing things that they could not see before because you have inspired them to see those things. The Seven of Swords also tells us that your person was hiding things from you. And with it coming next to strength, I really feel that this was your person hiding from you, that they were very aware of how deep and how powerful this connection is. Now, for some of you, perhaps this is conversations that you had with this person, of course. But for many of you, this is something that your person wasn't willing to talk about, although they knew it. They were just fibbing about it. They were just not acknowledging it, thinking that if they didn't talk about it, it would just somehow, poof, disappear like they did. But that doesn't work, and this person is having to also admit all of that. But the Seven of Swords is about so much more than your person being a runner, and so much more about them hiding their feelings for you. It is about a strategy and a plan. Seven of Swords is about your person figuring out this best strategy to get back to you. But as well, they are feeling their own futility and frustration for how they hurt you, for how they've gone silent, because in their silence, in their misery, in their suffering, they are missing you and longing for you. And that is why they're saying they want this chance to be with you again. But that Seven of Swords is about a long-range plan. Your person looking at the long game for this connection, how they're going to get from this hermit cave to the place where the two of you are strategizing and planning your lives together. And you will be surprised as this person emerges from that hermit cave and starts sharing all of this with you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Eight of Swords. Well, this is about your person listening to their own mental chatter, their own negative mental chatter about themselves. And that is why the Hermit card is so important, because in this place of isolation, in this place of self-reflection, they are able to address all of those negative things that they've believed about themselves for however long that soundtrack has been playing in their head. Time for a different soundtrack. Time for a soundtrack of inspiration and love and this deep soul connection. And that is what you have been for this person. Replacing this old, outdated soundtrack that they have listened to for, God knows how many years. 10 years, 15 years, 30 years, perhaps longer for some of you. Because this Eight of Swords is about them being in that mental prison, feeling trapped by those thoughts, feeling trapped by the thoughts that caused them to shut down and run away from you, that caused them to put the interference and the blockages between the two of you, by believing in those illusions about themselves. And it's time for those things to be gone as well, because you have inspired them to get rid of them. And that is what they are working on during this time that you are apart from each other. And it's really significant that this Eight of Swords comes beneath the Hermit, because it is going to take that kind of determination, that kind of self-reflection to get rid of all of that stuff that's been keeping this person stuck, that's been holding them down, that's been holding them back, that's kept them imprisoned by those negative beliefs about themselves that they really should have chucked away a long time ago. But they didn't, because it's something that they were used to. It's something that had always been there. And it's time for getting rid of these things. And that is what this person is doing during this time you are away from each other. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Two of Pentacles. Well, change is on the horizon with the Two of Pentacles showing up, because your person is definitely experiencing that growth and that change that comes with self-reflection and doing shadow work and digging deep into their psyche and into their soul to get rid of that clutter. But also the Two of Pentacles is about the turnaround. And things between you and your person are getting to the place where they are about to turn around and change. Because your person going through this change at the moment is going to bring this transformation into this connection as well. But also with the Two of Pentacles, it is about balance. It is about your person acknowledging that they took you for granted. They perhaps took advantage of you. They did not give back to you as much as you were giving to them. And by nature, you are a very loving, caring person. And of course, you are going to give, because it's how you are made. It is that unconditionally loving person that you are. And this person took that for granted. But they're not going to be taking you for granted anymore, because this is about them giving back so much more to you than they ever have. This is part of their emotional struggle at the moment as well, seeing how caring and loving you were, being so supportive and always having their best interests at heart. And then not being that same person for you, not reflecting back to you so much that you shared and reflected to them. But you're going to see that change in them as they return because they're going to give. They're going to make sure that you know where you stand in their life. They're going to make sure that you know how important you are to them. But also, this Two of Pentacles, I feel this person is juggling a lot of things at the moment. They have a lot of extra things going on in their life, perhaps making them feel a little bit overwhelmed, perhaps making them feel a little bit out of control. And that also can be contributing to a lot of this regret and remorse that they are going through at the moment also. Perhaps they're having problems with their work situation, their work dynamic. Perhaps they're having to work a lot more hours, so they're having to juggle what's going on in their lives at the moment. And perhaps as well, you guys watching the reading, this may be applying to you also. Do you feel like you're juggling a lot of stuff? You've got a lot of stuff going on with work. You're having to do extra hours. You have some sort of project that has a deadline, and that deadline is coming, and it's coming fast and furious, so you don't have enough time for everything else in your life. So you feel like you are a little bit out of control, but things are going to balance out because that is what this Two of Pentacles is all about. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Justice. Well, that is so very interesting that justice would come next to the Two of Pentacles because, as you can tell by the scales of justice, justice is also about balance. But it's also about your person acknowledging they need to be respectful and treat you with that respect that you are definitely worthy of. And they will make sure moving forward that they do treat you with that respect because they're not going to screw up like this ever again. They're not going to create any of these same problems between the two of you ever again. But also justice tells us that your person is well aware that this is not ended or over between the two of you. With it coming so close to strength, your person is aware that yes, there is something much deeper going on between us that does span many lifetimes. Because we have a soul contract with each other. We have to fulfill these obligations and duties with one another, for one another, to each other, for each lifetime. And that is where your person is at the moment, entrenched in those life lessons that come with the Hermit that started this reading. We've all been through life lessons in our lives. We can't avoid them. We can't escape them. If we try to, the universe just turns up the heat until we finally say, okay, I'm going to make the changes that I need to make. And perhaps that is what's caused your person to be in the space where they know it's time to get it done. They know it's time to start reaching out to you. They know it's time to start coming out of the cave and making these changes in this connection that come with that Two of Pentacles. Creating the turnaround, creating the change from where it is to something that is going to be so much happier, lighter, and brighter for both of you because it will be about your person emerging from silence and starting to spend time with you again because they want this connection for the two of you to be balanced and harmonious and tranquil and peaceful. But also justice tells us your person is very well aware that it is time to apologize, that it's time to ask for forgiveness, that it's time to see if you are even willing to hear them in regard to what they want to say to you, what they want to share with you. Justice is ruled by Libra. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Eight of Wands. Well, we now have double eights, triple eights on the table for this reading today. Triple eights, well, that is all about abundance. Anyone resonate with angel number 888? Who out there is seeing angel number 888 a lot? That is what this reading now has said. Angel number 888, an abundance of love, but just a general abundance for your life, where you feel like you are back in control of things, where you feel like things are moving forward the way that you want and need them to, because this Eight of Wands comes along to push things forward. And the Eight of Wands has been coming up really frequently for these readings here on Crystal Vision 1111, but also on our other main channel, Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. And I feel that these cards keep showing up repetitively, regardless of which deck I use, because you all see there's a different deck every day on both channels, different decks all the time, shuffled before we actually start doing the reading, and then shuffled in front of you, but yet the Eight of Wands keeps coming out. Things are going to start accelerating, and I think I understand why, because there is a Uranus-Mars conjunction happening, and those two planets are about movement, all of a sudden movement, actually, surprising movement, coming out of nowhere, creating a big, huge push forward in the dynamic between you and this person. And I feel that that is coming to the collective at large. But the Eight of Wands is about getting the situation out of the hermit cave, getting it out of this place where nothing has been happening, and getting it moving really quickly, pushing it forward. But also the Eight of Wands is about your person initiating contact with you, your person reaching out to you, because they do know, they are very well aware that the ball is in their court and it is their responsibility to break the ice between the two of you and make the first move, right? But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Star. Well, the Star is always such a beautiful card. The name of the deck that we are using today is our very first tarot deck that we created here at Crystal Vision 1111, and this is Enchanted Crystal Tarot, and there is a link in the description for these cards, as well as a list of all of the other cards that have been used for this reading today. Well, the Star tells us, very much supporting the Hermit, actually, that this person is doing a lot of self-reflection. They're doing a lot of healing. They are addressing those things within them with the help of their angels, with the help of God, with the help of their guides, with the help of the divine, the universe, because this person is trying to get rid of their luggage and their baggage. They don't want to carry that around with them anymore. And the Star is a card of healing. But interestingly enough, if we add up the number 17 that comes on the Star, it also resolves to the number 8. So 8, 8, 8, 8. Angel number 8888, if that resonates with anyone. But you know what, guys? I'd be interested to see if you would put in the comments if you are seeing 888 or 8888. in your daily out and abouts in the course of your daily lives. Just interested to see how many people are seeing angel number 8888 or 888, actually. I'm going to stop saying that number now because I feel like I'm going crazy when I keep saying that. But back to the Star. The Star is also a card of hope, asking you to believe in your person, to have faith in them, to have faith in the powers that be, to have faith in the universe, to have faith in this connection, and to have faith in yourselves, most importantly, because what you feel and what you believe in your heart and in your soul concerning you in this connection is the right thing to believe, because this person is not gone from your life, and deep in your heart of hearts, deep down in your soul, you know it. But also this person wants a chance with you to get it right. And they will get it right this time because they are coming up with a strategy and a plan to do it right that comes with that Seven of Swords. The Star is ruled by Aquarius. But let's use some oracle cards now and see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to know. What else is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to hear? Cleaning house. Well, this card comes with number 37. And here we have a house that's in considerable disarray, with things just kind of like falling down all over the place. It obviously needs a good sweep. It needs a good wiping off. This cat needs to be fed, or the cat needs to eat the mice, or shoo the mice out the window, play with the mice, or whatever. The wallpaper's lifting up. Looks like it's very dusty. This is about your person cleaning up their act. This is about your person getting their act together. This is about your person coming out of that mental prison that comes with the Ace of Swords. It is about them getting rid of their blockages and their interference. It is about them turning off that negative self-talk, hallelujah, and instead listening to the inspiring voice of you playing over in their head about those changes that they've needed to make. Because this person wants to come back to you. They know they have to clean up their act. They've got to get it together. And that is what they are working on as well. But also cleaning the house that is in their mind. Getting rid of the negative self-talk. Getting rid of feelings of worthlessness or unworthiness. Getting rid of anything that has held them back, not only from this relationship, but also from other areas of their lives as well. Because who wants to live that way? This person doesn't want to live that way anymore. They want to be free and clear to be able to love you in this clean house where love is going to be the main cornerstone for this relationship. Now, what else I am hearing about this cleaning house card today is for you guys watching the reading. Is there some stuff that you need to unload that's in your home? Is it time to sort of like go through some different boxes, closets, drawers, get rid of things that you no longer need? Perhaps donating them to a charity? Perhaps having a garage sale or a yard sale? Perhaps donating them to a church or to other families that are around you that are in need right now? So consider that as well, kind of like getting rid of those things that we don't really need in our lives anymore. And that's not just about possessions. It can also be about our own self-limiting beliefs, our own feelings of unworthiness or not feeling good enough. It can also be about our lack of faith or belief, getting rid of those things as well and standing firm in the belief of who you are and who this person is, and why you are in each other's lives. Now, this cleaning house card comes with number 37. That can be your ages now or when you met. It can be March 7th. It can be July 3rd. It can be the number 10. So it could be October. It could be the 10th of any month. It can be the 1st. It can be the 1st of any month. It could also be January, or it could be the number 1, of course, because the number 10 resolves down to 1. So if those numbers or dates resonate with anyone in any way, but what else is coming in, please? Into the unknown. Well, we now have another 7. We have a 7 there. We have a 7 of swords. We have a 7 on the star. Interesting numbers that we're getting today, guys. Into the unknown. Well, this person is going to return from this running and come into this unknown with you. And what is the unknown? It's this relationship. It's this partnership. It is about the two of you being able to build something with one another that is long-lasting and stable. It is about this person coming out of this place where they have been silent, coming back into the unknown, being able to reach out to you with courage and confidence and their own personal power, not being afraid of how you're going to react or respond, but just doing it anyway, because this person wants to come into this unknown with you, which is this relationship, this powerful connection that you share with each other. Now, this Into the Unknown card comes with number 7, which is July or the 7th of any month. But the number 7 is about change. Change is coming. Change with a purpose. The reasons for change will soon reveal themselves to you. But it is about This person coming out of that hermit cave that I like to call the hidey hole. No more hiding, no more being in isolation, no more ignoring you, no more being silent, because I feel that their guilt, regret, and remorse, their sorrow, their sadness, their misery is actually eating away at them. And they know that there's only one solution for that, and that is to initiate this communication, because they are aware that there is a powerful love between the two of you, a soul deep love, an infinite, endless love that comes with a strength card. They are tired of running and denying their feelings. They're tired of feeling frustrated. They're tired of feeling this mental anguish. They want to come out of this prison that they've been in. This mental prison that they put themselves in. They don't want to be there anymore. It's time to create change. It's time to create the pivot in this connection for the two of you, because there is unfinished business. And that unfinished business is this relationship for the two of you. And this person's going to take action to make something happen, because they know it's their responsibility. They know they are the one that needs to get it done, and that you need to hear from them, because they want a chance with you to explore this destiny and this love that is here between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Ooh, the offering. And this comes with number LXIV. And I believe that that is number 64, 5064. Yes, number 64. If number 64 resonates with anyone, that could be your ages, now or when you met. It could be a birth year, 1964. It could be June 4th. It could be April 6th. It could be the number 10, the number 10 again. So 1010 for this reading. It could be October, the 10th of any month, the 1st of any month, the number 1. The offering. Well, I do feel that this person is going to extend an offering of peace to you, an offering of love to you, an invitation to you to spend time together, because this person knows that it's time to start talking. This person knows that the two of you need to start connecting, and you are going to hear back from them. It's just they are getting themselves together at the moment, and they are doing everything that they can to get themselves together, because this person doesn't want to be disconnected from you. They don't like being disconnected from you, and yes, this is something that they brought upon themselves. And they know that in order to have you back in their life, they need to apologize. They need to extend an invitation. They need to extend an offer of love to you. And perhaps it'll be all in that first encounter that you have with this person. But this offering is something that's coming from them, because they want peace and they want stability, balance, and harmony in this connection. And they want the two of you to be able to be together. I dream about you quite often. I hate that I have to wake up, because it's so beautiful in the 5D. That's my sacred space. Well, this person might be dreaming about you in that 5D space, but they are wanting to connect with you in this 3D space as well, because this person doesn't want to be without you. This person is desiring you. They are thinking about you all the time. They know they made crap decisions in the past, and they're not going to be making crap decisions moving forward, but decisions for love, decisions that are positive for the both of you, because this person wants to step into the unknown with you. They are cleaning up their space. They are cleaning up their act. Perhaps they are even cleaning their house so the two of you can get together at their space, at their place. But this offering is coming from your person very soon. But this person dreams about you so much, because it allows them to connect to you, to get a hit of your energy. And we talked about that in the very beginning of the reading. But connecting in that 5D is no longer enough. Connecting in that space of rereading text, messages, listening to voicemails, looking at photographs, looking you up online, that is not enough either. This person desires this real 3D connection with you, which is why this offering is coming. Because it's time to stop running from my fears about love. I'm ready to embrace it. I'm really hoping you will give me another chance to prove my love to you and prove it to you. Yes, they will. This person is indeed going to prove their love to you, the love that they have for you, because when they come out of this hermit cave, they are going to want to make a beeline for you so the two of you can start spending time together, because this person wants this opportunity to build something better for the two of you that is going to have a much better opportunity to last, that has a much better chance to make it for you guys as well. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. Well, yes, it's not over between the two of you, and that is why the star is so important, asking you what you believe in your heart and in your soul concerning this connection with your person. Do you believe that they have it within them to show back up for you and be the partner who is going to love you the way that you need to be loved? Do you believe that this person can get it together to be that partner who's not going to back down ever again? Because that is going to be the energy of this person returning with strength, courage, confidence, being fearless, and wanting to stand in the love that they feel for you and no longer being afraid of it. As well, the Justice card is about unfinished business between the two of you, telling us absolutely it is not over. There's so much more. You've barely tapped the surface. There is so much more to this connection than what you are currently experiencing in this time of silence that you are experiencing with this person. Cupid's arrow. I think that might be a cookie cutter of some sort, or maybe it's decorative art. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it's asking you to have faith that love is coming. Surprise invitation. Well, that's that offering. Yes, love is coming. Have faith. That's the star. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Struck by love. Your person has been struck by this love that's here between the two of you. This person feels this love all the time. They just probably didn't share that with you. They didn't let you on their little secret. But the time for keeping secrets as well with that Seven of Swords is something else that's going to be coming to an end, because it's time to reveal everything as this person returns. Because when this person does show back up in your life, they're going to be fully expressive of their feelings, but most importantly as well, this person is going to make sure that you always know how they feel about you and where you stand in their life. Love call. I've never understood the yellow telephone on this card. Yellow telephone. Boy, this must be an old image of some sort. Don't know where it comes from. Doesn't matter. We're more concerned with the words that are written on this card. Expressing love. Messages of love. Thinking of you. Well, this person's definitely thinking about you all the time, because they do reflect upon how inspiring you have always been for them. You are the inspiration in this person's life to grow up, to change, to evolve, to transform, to become a much better version of who they are. And that is what they've been working on. And that is the power of the tarot portion of the reading, starting with the Hermit and ending with the Star. Yes, they are healing and they are getting it, and they are getting it together as well, because this person is not going to back down from showing up for you. They're not going to shy away from being able to be the partner who can love you in the way that you need to be loved. They are not going to back down from being the partner who can be fully expressive to you in this relationship. They are not going to shut down and run away again. This person is going to show up, and this person is going to be that partner who you have always believed and wished and imagined and fantasized that they could be. The partner who is going to love you the way that you have always needed them to love you, because love is coming. Love is on its way. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? One day, All the pieces will come together, and you will understand why we went through everything we did. Yes, because all of the pieces are going to come together, and it is going to make all the sense in the world to you, you guys watching the reading, as the two of you start spending time together. This time apart is hard. It's harsh. It's difficult on you, and it's difficult on them as well. But the time that you are apart is really of very big importance to you both, because this is where your person does this healing and this growth, and you have been doing it also. But as you see these transformations in your person and see how they speak to you differently, how they treat you differently, how they're more loving and more affectionate and more giving, understanding and compassionate, you will understand why you had to go through this period of silence from them. Every cell in my body is telling me that you are my happily ever after. I'm convinced of this. And yes, they are. This person knows that you belong together. That is what the star is all about, telling us that your person knows that you're the one, always known that you are the one. You are the one they want to be with. You are the one that they need in their life. You are the one that they love, because this person wants another chance with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.